Well, welcome to Food in a Flash. My name is Kayla. I'm the health promotion manager here at the cooperative, and today we are talking about artichokes. And I am so excited to be talking about artichokes because I'm super surprised about all of the nutritional benefits about it. As we were reaching into it and diving into learning about artichokes, pleasantly surprised. So I hope you guys are too. So when you think about artichokes, it's not usually one of those very popular choices of vegetables, unless you're making, the spinach artichoke dip, which I know a lot of us love and enjoy. But there are actually, like I said, a ton of benefits to artichokes. So we're going to talk about the benefits and then give you some ideas on how to incorporate them into your meals and your snacks. So couple fun facts. Artichokes are a Mediterranean plant, and there are actually over 100 different varieties. The one that we mostly see around here is called the globe artichoke. So lots of different types, lots of different kinds. And as we were diving into it a little bit more, we found that they're actually derived from a thistle. So that's also a fun, interesting fact about artichokes. But let's get into the nutrition. So first and foremost, they are full of fiber. One medium artichoke has almost 7 grams of fiber, which is about like 25-ish% of what we should be taking in a day for fiber. So holy big bang for your buck for that. And then the type of fiber that artichokes have actually helps our digestive system in a couple different ways. It helps balance the bacteria in our gut, and then it can also just help us with our regular normal digestive processes. And then also foods that are high in fiber also take longer to digest and can help us feel fuller longer, which helps with the weight management. Speaking of weight management, one medium artichoke has only about 60 calories. So, if you're really hungry for artichoke, you can eat quite a bit and not have it take over your calorie budget for the day. And then it's also another one that you can, because it's so low in calories, you can add it to other things to make still your meal or snack lower calorie snack meal. So finally, full of nutrients, like we were talking about before. They're a good source of vitamin C. They actually have about 25% of what we should be taking in a day as far as vitamin C. And then that's actually great for supporting our immune system and for repairing our body cells. So we've talked about that one a lot. Vitamin C is really great for us. They also have about 25% of our daily value of vitamin K, which helps with blood clotting and when we have an injury, like when we're bleeding from a cut. And it also is important for producing healthy bone tissue. So they also have about 22% of the recommended daily value of folate, which is important for basic cell growth and cell function. And it also helps deep down in cells for forming RNA and DNA, which tells our cells what to do. And then, so that was some of the big ones, but there are some honorable mentions as well. Magnesium, potassium, phosphorus, iron, calcium, and zinc. Wow. All the great vitamins and minerals that our bodies need to function optimally. So very good. Another fun fact about the nutrition of an artichoke is they actually have a little bit of protein in them. So if you're looking for a lean protein source, artichokes have about 4 grams of protein in one medium artichoke. So it can be added to other plant-based options as a lean protein source as well to get enough protein for your day. So big question, how the heck do we even eat artichokes? There's a lot of different ways as we've dived into it and researched it. But most recipes with artichokes are really going to involve grilling, baking, or marinating. But just to kind of name a few things, artichokes go great with dips, automatic thought, when we think of our spinach artichoke dip. The thing that we have to really watch out for is making sure that our base ingredients of the dips, usually it's a dairy product or something like that, that they're low-fat options. And then you can also use vegetables to dip them in. I'm thinking celery or carrots, something like that. So you actually get a little bit more vegetable, and then also making sure you're pairing it with the low-fat dairy option. They go great mixed in with other grilled vegetables. So, dicing up a variety of vegetables, throwing them on the grill and grilling them up that way. Either, if you have a grill, for lack of a better words, like container, otherwise just some foil or a pan on the grill works just fine. And then when you do grill them, you can also put them on a sandwich or a wrap. I've tried in the past, a roasted red pepper with artichoke wrap with hummus, and so good. Very pleasantly surprised with that. bake and roast them in the oven, and then marinate them and add them to a salad. And they're also really good with pastas. So like a whole grain pasta or some kind of pasta alternative is a really good option to add it in there. So I'll share a recipe, but I'm also going to share in the chat and also in our where we save all of our Food in the Flash videos and everything, just some like artichoke 101, how to eat them, how to prepare them, all of that, because they look kind of intimidating. So having some, knowledge on how to take care of them and how to prepare them is actually really important. So I'll add both of those links in there, the recipe that I'm going to talk about, and then just some artichoke 101. And then this recipe that I had is actually featured from Coach Shelby. It's really good for the summertime, and it's really good to take to like potlucks and things like that. So it's called a Mediterranean cauliflower salad. It's packed with vegetables. So if you're trying to get more vegetables in your diet, this is a great salad to bring to a barbecue. And then it's also really great to prepare, like if you're wanting to prepare it at the beginning of the week and then eat it throughout your week for lunches. Really good, but it's got a whole bunch of stuff in it. It's got cauliflower, grape tomatoes, green olives, cucumbers, onions, and of course artichokes. So it's really great. The recipe that we include, it makes about 4 servings, but again, it's kind of one of those like big hefty portions where you can bring to a party or you can just have on your own there. And actually it's like the calorie count on this recipe is actually fairly low, so you can add it. It can be like a side or can kind of be the main meat of your meal or snack. So it's about 100 calories per serving. So I hope you guys enjoy this recipe if you do try it, or enjoy trying, some other type of artichoke recipe. And I hope you learned something fun from this, because man, I have too. And I really appreciate you guys taking the time to come in and attend this session today. And I'm going to drop this link in the chat really quickly here. Otherwise, you can also find it in our SharePoint site as well. So 1 second here, and I'll drop it in the chat. I'll also hang out for a little bit if you guys want to ask any specific questions about artichokes in general. So thank you very much for joining, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.